Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we finished up the production of our lead ingots and got them routed into our system that is using those lead ingots for various products. We'll get around to that at some point. And then we started work on our zinc production, working through the new recipe, processing the zinc, making pellets, turning the pellets into zinc oxide. And now we need to turn that zinc oxide into zinc cathodes, which is kind of the similar system to what we've been doing and a few of the others, like the lead one. Got them all in there. Looks like we just need to get a couple more substations in there. So it's all built in. I have changed the recipe, obviously. So we're making the zinc cathodes. Now we just need to feed the zinc into the system, the zinc oxide, and then feed it some sulfuric acid. So that is what we shall do. First things first is let's get the zinc oxide fed in. All right. So where is sulfuric acid going to come from? There should be a line of sulfuric acid here somewhere close, because we've used it recently. This is the sulfur dioxide gas. Ah. Here's the sulfuric acid. Just throw this belt underground. What is that a belt for? Well, let's throw a segment of it underground. Curious. Huh. What was that supposed to be? Probably tin ingots. For producing solder, it looks like. Lead and tin. I mean, it's not what we're gonna do. Yeah, tin. Alright. But we should at least fix it for now. Alright, that should be an easy fix. Alright, so there is what we need. Zinc cathodes. And then we just need 5 blast furnaces to take all those zinc cathodes and feed them in. And probably the easiest way to do this, probably the way I should do a bunch of this, but I've done a lot of it. Get rid of some of this junk. All right. Let's build a silo. Drop that silo right here. Have 2 inputs. There and there. One, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th. All right. I'm just kind of scaling these things. So they'll need to be out here. All right, and so then you will be taking zinc cathodes, turning them into zinc ingots. Yeah, flow of the sulfuric acid is probably my limiting factor. Yes. All right, we need to feed these blast furnaces something for fuel. Do we have a line of coke that we were using for that purpose? I don't see it. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to split off of here. There we are. Now we have power. We're producing ingots. Those ingots coming out at a rate of 90 per second. We'll need another silo. We'll do the same thing. 5 independent belts. Rather than doing this whole thing with splitters, thinking about it, and that's probably a better way to do it. All right. There is our zinc ingots. And if we're going to do it this way, then we're going to want to move those zinc ingots down in this direction. Cannot insert silo inventory full. Does that mean the silo is lying on the ground here somewhere? Yep, right there. Alright, so for now what we'll do is we'll just put an output there. Oh, Alright. Go. There is our zinc production. So now we need to work out bronze, brass, solder, gunmetal. Now I think the bronze process that we're using right now with copper, tin, and zinc. No, we're using copper, tin, and nickel. Okay. Is there a superiority to the copper? Molten bronze. Copper, tin, and zinc. 360. 360 is copper, nickel, tin. So there's no advantage to using zinc instead of nickel. So we'll go ahead and use nickel. Just keep it as it is. Okay, so then that means we need 2 induction furnaces and 15 casting machine 4s. Which we've already done the 2 induction furnaces. And are these casting machine 4s? No, these are casting machine 2s. I don't have a casting machine on me. I should have plenty of room. Oh. 2, 4, 6. 10, 12, 14. We'll go with 16. We'll just do an even number. Okay. We're just gotta wait for those to arrive, and then they'll build in. Alright, now for brass, we are doing what? Copper, lead, and zinc. No, we're using copper, tin, and zinc. Right? No, we're just using copper and zinc. Okay. We want to do 45 per second. One full blue belt. 15 and 2. It'll consume 7.5 per second tin. We need to grab that tin line. What is this consuming? 7.5 per second tin. All right. Let's connect up here. We can make that a longer run. Steam, so that then this can just come down here. Just like that. We're going to change your recipe to copper, tin, and zinc. I could have used lead. But we'll stick with this. Four, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There's a problem. It will have to be there. That's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh. Okay. Then we need to put power poles in. Of course. All right, so bronze is updated. Brass is updated. Now, solder. Oh, and there's the last one coming in. So, what are we gonna do for solder? We can do the strand casting machines with the coolant instead. 3s. Now, molten solder, we have options. Copper, silver, tin, which is going to be our best option. Copper again. Rates. You know what the rates are. $26.3, 26.3, and 26.3 means you basically want your own dedicated. There's no way that's gonna run at full speed. Well, we need to fill up the warehouses. All right, so it's going to be 5 induction furnace 4s? You can do induction furnace 4s. So 3 induction furnace 4s. Okay, 2 to 1. That makes sense. Get rid of that induction furnace too. Let's see. Swap you out. 2 and 3. This lead line is just going to get removed because we're not using lead for this anymore. Ow. We're going to need silver. Silver ingots. Okay. Let's replace you with the recipe that we're going to use. Oh, you haven't been swapped yet. Okay, hold on. Alright, so it's going to be 3 inputs per. Pick up. Alright, so it's going to want its own dedicated copper line. Which... Well, actually... we could share a line. This is a copper line that is going here to making the bronze. What's the rate at which we're consuming copper? 22.5. 26.3. It's almost 49 per second. If both are running at full speed. This one's being shared with brass. And that is going over there to gunmetal. Yep, I think this is going to have to be shared here too. I think it'll work. I've got to come back later and... Yeah, it's going to come down a little bit further. All right, now we need to figure out what we're going to do for silver. So, I mean, it looks like Invar is running as fast as it can. So we're going to have to look at silver production. Because we're going to need 26.3 per second silver ingots. All right. Well, we'll end the episode here, and we'll figure out what we're going to do about silver. Or work on a... Well, we're also going to think about gunmetal. Well, we'll work on silver, and then we'll come back to gunmetal. We'll take a look at Invar as well. I think the first thing we're going to do with Invar... is just upgrade everything, even though we're not feeding it anywhere near fast enough to actually run at its current configuration. Alright, but for now, we will stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.